En Rusia, el presidente Vladimir Putin sigue intentando tomar el control de grupos de mercenarios Wagner para usarlo en su llamada operación militar especial, dicho de otra manera en su guerra contra Ucrania. Según informan desde el Kremlin, el mandatario se reunió con miembros fundadores de este grupo paramilitar para ver las opciones de añadir esos efectivos a sus esfuerzos bélicos. Desde Madrid, Pau Mosquera nos acompaña con más detalles. Pau, buenas tardes para ti. Cuéntanos, ¿qué tan fácil puede resultar este movimiento para Putin?
Buenas tardes, Alejandra. No está claro, pero el presidente ruso Vladimir Putin lo sigue intentando tomar el control efectivo sobre este grupo de mercenarios Wagner para así sumar su experiencia de combate a las tropas que tiene desplegadas en la primera línea de combate de Ucrania. Para este fin, como bien informabas, el Kremlin compartía este viernes un comunicado donde anunciaba que en jornadas anteriores se había reunido con el excomandante Andrei Trushev para ver las posibilidades de que forme unidades de voluntarios que mandar a Ucrania, en esas zonas en conflicto donde está desplegado el ejército ruso. Y quizás para poder facilitarlo añadía este comunicado ya más recientemente, además de Trushev, quien es uno de los miembros fundadores del grupo Wagner, se reunía también conjuntamente con el viceministro de Defensa ruso, con Yunusbek Yevkurov, para intentar facilitar garantías sociales, decía, a todos aquellos que haya defendido la patria. No obstante, más allá de intentar tener el control efectivo sobre este grupo paramilitar, Putin también se está queriendo demostrar fuerte sobre esos territorios que anexionó de forma ilegal hace justo un año, en septiembre de 2022. En ese sentido, el Ministerio de Defensa ruso afirmaba que la nueva campaña de reclutamiento de personal militar que se producirá este próximo 1 de octubre empezará también a tomar reclutas de las zonas anexionadas. Eso sí, afirma que el servicio militar obligatorio tendrá la duración de un año y que en ningún caso trasladarán a estos reclutas a las zonas donde actualmente está teniendo lugar los combates más feroces de esta guerra, Alejandra.
Pau, mientras es importante destacar que siguen los ataques rusos contra la infraestructura ucraniana a escasas semanas que vuelva a llegar el frío. ¿Qué es lo que ocurre actualmente sobre el terreno?
Así es, las autoridades ucranianas informaban que a lo largo de las últimas horas las tropas rusas habrían atacado algunas infraestructuras localizadas en la ciudad de Mykolaiv, en el sur del país, así como también a lo largo de la jornada del jueves habrían lanzado intensos bombardeos sobre una de las zonas residenciales de la ciudad de Jersón, un bombardeo que habría causado, al menos hasta el momento, la muerte de 3 mujeres que se encontraban en el exterior de sus viviendas. No obstante, Ucrania también está haciendo lo propio con Rusia. El servicio de seguridad del país confirmaba que a lo largo de las últimas horas había atacado con drones una de las infraestructuras eléctricas de la región de Kursk, en el suroeste de Rusia. Un ataque que habría dejado sin suministro eléctrico a 5 asentamientos de la región, así como a un hospital. Según informan, la intención de este servicio de seguridad ucraniano es seguir atacando diferentes instalaciones de infraestructura, respondiendo así a cada ataque que lance Rusia, Alejandra.
Meanwhile, US lawmakers have given the green light to a batch of military aid for Ukraine.
On Thursday, they overwhelmingly passed a bill that approved $300 million in new assistance. That was one of several spending bills that passed the House but does nothing to prevent a looming government shutdown. Salma Abdelaziz has been following these developments in Ukraine. Salma, let's go back to this publicly unannounced visit from the NATO Secretary General to Kyiv. Do you think that's going to bring any breakthroughs in the provision of ammunition, and how long might that take?
I think it's more about the show of solidarity at this time, which is so important to President Zelensky when he's facing criticism, let's say, for the progress of the counteroffensive so far, for the slow pace of the offensive thus far, particularly among Republican lawmakers in the United States. So Jens Stoltenberg, the NATO Secretary General, showing up in the Capitol and saying, we stand with you, we are with you, and there is more aid coming. He mentioned, of course, those about $2.5 billion in ammunition support that's on its way to Ukraine. That gives that boost that President Zelensky needs. But as you played in that soundbite, the key word is gradual, because months into this counteroffensive, we have not seen some major victory on the ground. Nothing has been upended here. It is indeed gradual. It is inch by inch a ground war. The latest, of course, is all along that southern front. That's the key area for Kyiv's troops, where they're trying to push towards the land bridge, if you will, that connects Crimea to those other Russian-occupied regions. In recent weeks, they've claimed a couple of different villages, towns, settlements, including Robotyne and Verbov about a week ago. The next major step, Ukrainian generals say, is to take Tokmak. Again, this is to the south of Zaporizhia, a strategic hub for Russia. But I have to emphasize just the challenges they face on the ground. You are talking about lines of defensive positions, back-to-back, anti-tank systems, trenches, mines, all of this that has to, again, inch by inch be fought by Ukrainian forces.
We've heard the stories of the Ukrainian children forcibly removed from their homes, taken to Russia, and all those reports. And there's an effort to bring them back, I understand.
This is a very interesting campaign that was launched this week by Ukrainian state television. It's called If You Know, Tell. Freedom TV, again, a state network. It plans to run stories about some 20,000. There's 20,000 children, Ukraine says, that have been forcibly displaced, taken away from their families, sent to Russia. So this state television network will be running stories, videos, pictures on them. And it also has a Telegram channel. Ukrainian officials say already on that Telegram channel, there is a Russian audience. There is a significant number of Russian people on that Telegram channel who want to help, who want to report on these children, but don't know how or are afraid of consequences. So they've promised anonymity if anyone comes forward. You have to remember just how much of an issue this is, of course, for Ukraine. We're talking about 20,000 children. We're talking about something that President Zelensky has promised to resolve, to bring those children home. We're talking about something that led the ICC to issue an arrest warrant against President Putin. So very interesting to see Ukraine directly appeal to Russians to try to bring these kids home.
I'd read that in a letter you had told him that he never wanted to listen to your stories when he was little, but
Yes.
now he has to listen to your stories in letters.
He's my prisoner.
He's your prisoner. What did he say back to you about it?
Well, he loves my stories.
He says he loves your stories.
Yes, keep writing.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't speak to him that often when he traveled, and now we speak to him once a week, which is very nice. It's like ongoing conversation.
So you were able to speak to him through letters, or can you
Through letters.
Through letters.
Yes.
Are you able to speak on the phone at all?
No. Only he's only Fortova. It's only letters. Letters are read, censored, but we write to him, and it's like sitting on the couch. The only thing that the answer comes the following week.
So it's about a week delay between the letters.
Yes, about the week.
So it's been an ongoing conversation now.
Ongoing
for 6 months.
conversation about a lot of stuff.
Can you write any length of letters, or do you have to keep it?
Well, I wrote 10 pages of handwritten, and we include pictures that we print on the paper, and that's how we communicate.